just under 150,000 square kilometres in size, the Simpson Desert is arguably the largest, hottest and most dangerous sandpit in the country. The Simpson is considered as one of the last great frontiers for adventurers. You've got the scorching temperatures, the bone-dry plains and sand dunes up to 30 metres. Now, sounds difficult trying to conquer it in a four-wheel drive? Well, try doing it on just two. That's just what these blokes are going to do. Leroy, Geordie and John are three mates, hoping their passion for motorcycle touring can take them across the country in what they're calling the Southern Crossing. How on earth does somebody get an idea to ride a motorbike across the Simpson Desert?
Well, many years ago, I watched the Leyland brothers, Mike and Mel Leyland, travel from west to east across Australia. They did that in 1966, so you can imagine what it was like then. And ever since that time, I had this dream to travel across Australia. We're doing this a little bit differently. We're going east to west, but that's the motivation for this.
Over the last few months, the boys have been putting their bike and their bodies through a torturous testing program, complete with the 100 or so kilos of supplies and camping gear they'll each need to carry on the journey. From dirt to mud to sand and even water, they're prepping for all forms of off-road terrain.
And the difference with this is also that we're not following the roads, we're taking the shortest possible route, so it's pretty much a straight line from east to west. Never been done before.
Today I'm tagging along on a shakedown run through the Diagula National Park just north of Brisbane. Though nowhere near as rugged as the adventure these boys have planned. With a bit of rain about, it's a great chance for them to hone their wet weather skills. This is a popular park for four-wheel drives and bike riders. But remember, if you're keen to do the two-wheel thing yourself, you must be fully licensed and motorcycles must be roadworthy and registered. They do not look like your average run-of-the-mill bikes. What have you done to them?
The bike we've chosen for this adventure is a Yamaha Tenere 660. It's an excellent on-road, off-road bike, but we've made a lot of modifications to it. It's beefed up the suspension and dash plates and engine guards and all the stuff to take the weight and to get us across.
All up, the cross-country journey's a touch over 8,000 kilometres, of which they reckon only about 5% is tarmac. That's around 6 weeks in the saddle. How far in a day do you think that you guys will be travelling?
Some days 200 kilometres when we're through the desert. Hopefully some more on the good days, but it's more than likely on days out there we'll end up with maybe only doing 10 or 20 k's in the day, depending on the mud, sand, the rivers and the likes. So we really don't know what we're up against.
The big adventure officially kicks off on May 15 at Australia's most easterly point, Byron Bay, and will finish at Steep Point on the west coast. Before the start, they're planning to honour a classic Leyland Brothers tradition by bottling a litre of water from the Pacific Ocean and transporting it all the way west to the Indian Ocean. In the meantime, you can find out about the crew, the journey and follow their progress on the Southern Crossing website.